Hey guys, it's Bat, and I got a pretty fantastic game in the STB just the other day. The STB is one of my favorite tier 10 medium tanks. With the buff turret armor and the gun depression, this thing is an absolute dream to play, especially on maps like this. There's several hold down locations in the middle I'm looking to take advantage of. I don't want to box myself out if I go all the way to C, because I'll have very little in the area of escape routes. With B, I can move towards A, I can move towards C, so it gives me more of a freedom of movement kind of thing. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to let the Batchat spot, just in case they try blind firing that bush. I've been unlucky there before, just don't want to chance it this time. So their Batchat gets spotted there at C, and what I'm going to do is poke out here, see if I can see anybody else coming. And luckily, because of that caution, we get a spot on the Jaeger, and he is not able to shoot us. So he takes a pot shot at the Batchat. We are unlucky to not pin the casemate there, so we're going to keep trying to aim for it. See, he's trying to push up on the rock here to make his armor a bit more angled, but I waited for him to back up a little bit. Now I'm taking advantage of the fact that the Batchat's distracting the Jaeger. I'm keeping my eye on him though, see, because he was going to take a pot shot at me, and I knew it was coming. So what we're doing right here is, since we can't see the Jaeger, we're getting shots on other opportune targets like the Batchat and the AMX-30B. I really want to focus the Batchat down, but he's leaving, and unfortunately I don't have any shots in the Jaeger, so I'm just providing an angle of fire, a bit of a crossfire to make them uncomfortable switching positions. Like with this AMX-30 right now, he is going to have to take damage from me if he wants to cross, and that's what makes this position strong. And the Jaeger can't quite turn all the way, otherwise, he's going to get shot by one of our teammates. So unfortunately, they have gone through A and are now flanking us. I knew I was going to get shot there, so I went ahead and put in return fire towards the M103. And right now, the Tortoise just shot, so we're going to take an opportunity shot on him. And right now what we're doing is we're backing up to take advantage of the turret armor of the STB. We're not going to be able to get a perfect shot here, but the Tortoise has a much wider hull than the STB, so I'm able to see the corner of his tank while hiding my own. And as the E100's popping up, it's a much more opportune target than the Tortoise. But unfortunately here, I wasted my adrenaline. Kind of a bad decision, and I could have done a little bit more with that, but we're going to try to make use of what we've got here in the last few seconds of it. So the Tortoise is now down to a 2-shot. And I didn't notice this in battle, but our T-57 who's flanking the Tortoise only has one shell in his clip. And what I thought here was, okay, I've missed, so the T-57 can definitely finish the Tortoise off. But now that I look back on it, you can see that he was actually in a really bad spot there, because he only had one shell in his clip, and he's coming after a tank that was a 1-shot, and it was a 2-shot for him, and he only ended up putting 1 shot in. So unfortunately, the T-57 does go down, and we're going to focus out this E100. And I didn't know this at the time because I was really focused on trying to put in effective fire, but we're down 2 caps, and they're quickly gaining points on us. So what I did right here was, as the E100's coming up, I know heat won't go through the side armor, and I can't penetrate the turret, so I had to switch to APCR and go through the bottom of the tracks there. I pushed down to take advantage of the gun depression. And at this point, I know there's 2 tanks alive. I'm not sure what the other one is, but I see the Batchat, and I know I have just enough health to survive a clip from him. So I'm going to go ahead and push his direction. You can see the cap is at 600 to 520, so we are quite a bit behind on cap points. At this point, I switched to HE, and I go ahead and go through the side armor. Now my thought process here was, I knew he was going to run away after the next shot, so I wanted to track him. And for whatever reason, I used HE here, and I was desperately trying to switch to APCR here. I got it, but I don't know, I spazzed, because in the moment, my heart was going, and I wasn't really thinking straight, so I accidentally switched to HE there and wasted a shot. So I know he's reloaded now, and I need to angle up, and luckily we do get just enough of an angle so he can't get the shot off coming around the corner like that. And right here, I'm not sure why, the E75 could have totally won the game by just running away, because our 54, I believe, was AFK, but he decides to charge the WZ-111 instead, which gives us the win, and a nice 7.4K mastery badge for the STB. So I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. Make sure to like and subscribe, and there'll be more content on the way. I'll talk to you guys later.